Listen, be careful how you treat people. Do you understand? Be very careful to not despise people, to not despise others because you have more privileges than they have. You see, one thing I understand is God is still in the business of making men. God is not done yet. Okay. And one thing you should be mindful of is to use those certain privileges that you have in lifting people, in lifting others, not in pulling them down. Okay. I, I, One of the things that humbled me the most, among others, a couple of others, is the fact that I've seen, I mean, top people. When I mean top guys, I've seen guys that they've been elevated before, come down to I mean, come down to the list. You understand? I know of a man some years ago. Man, you, s- you won't. I then he used to come to me way back. I was much younger, very well. I mean, just to ask for some cash. I'm gonna give you back when my daughter send me money, stuff like that. He's a very, I mean, a very kind man. And then they begin to tell me about this man. And when you guys were not even around, maybe you're not even born yet, because I was more very. This guy used to come to this community from the city with police escort. He had it all, but he got himself involved in some maybe some deals or business stuff that didn't work out well. He lost, I mean, practically lost all his wealth and all that. And I've also seen those that men look down on, those that men despise, even before my very eyes. How God elevated these guys to a certain level. I mean, that you wouldn't even believe these are the same. I mean, people. So please be humble. Treat people with respect. Treat people with honor. Treat people with love. You know, God made man in his image and in his, I mean, after his likeness. And every individual, every person, regardless of their position, regardless of what they have access to right now, deserve your respect. Okay. I was talking to uh, one of my sisters sometime, not too long ago, I believe a few days ago. We're having a conversation and I said, listen, you are a very nice young lady, but there's something I perceived about you that is not right. I said, that is pride. I say the fact that sometimes I hear you talk about people, you try to classify yourself in a certain way, like this person is not on my level. And these are fellow young ladies like you. That you have access to some cash now doesn't mean that, I mean, you have access to some certain level now, some certain finances now, some certain resources now, there's a word now, that they don't have access to yet, doesn't mean that they are not on your level. You don't talk to people, you don't, I mean, you don't regard people like that, even in your heart. Okay. Listen, I showed her somebody. I said, look at it. I said, let me. I brought my phone. I'm going to show her somebody. I said, do you see this lady on this in this picture, in this photo? Do you see how nice she looks? I mean, look at how beautiful she is and all that. I said, if I tell you about this person, like if I give you a background story some years ago, I mean, I just began to talk to her about this individual, and she was amazed, saying that the same person I was talking about and how this person is looking right now. Listen, there are people in your circle right now. There are people in your circle right now that in the next 5 years, what God is going to make out of them is going to be mind blowing. And one of the things that happens is if you despise them now, in a few years from now, you might want to be forcing a relationship that is not there. You understand? Then you might be the one trying to, I mean, look for blame and say this person is now trying to be this and that, but not, you've forgotten the fact that when they were not, I mean, when they've not attained that status yet, you were the one, I mean, pulling them down with your, I mean, with your, I mean, with your uh, position as a then. So please, everything that God has given you is an advantage to help others and not to pull me down. Do you understand me? Uh, God is still making men. God is still making men. God is still making men. Never look down on anyone. Never you in your heart regard a man that you look at a man and you say this man is not up to my level. That is it. That is not. That's not right. Respect everybody. To respect those around you, respect your peers, respect people in your own little way. Anyhow you can contribute to the imagine of another man, please do. Do you understand? Do. I'm serious. I'm not saying this because of no, no, no. I said there are people today that when I look at them, I said this. The people will say, "Why this person respect you that much?" You don't know. It's not because of anything. Because at some point, there was nothing really happening. I wouldn't despise them. Yeah, we didn't despise them. The little we had then we share. And by the grace of God, the abundance we have now, we are going to share because we have abundance, not little again. All right, I just want to share this with you, and I hope you're blessed. God bless you. My name is Millionaire. I love you sincerely.